we're doing the Dreadnought. We're doing this guy, this man. You can see him quite well, hopefully. We're just going to paint the rest of him. And it's obviously going to be to the side here. So we're going to start with the back. Start with the back bit, because we did just miss a couple spots, I realised. So we're just going to finish this off. So just our sitting position. So we're going to finish this. Let's see. What was I going to do here? Oh yeah, I need to go live, don't I, on YouTube? Oh, there you go. Oh, we're still live. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's check ourselves up on Twitch. And we're gonna have that muted. Still muted. So we're good, okay. Right, cool. Alright, let's get to painting. So we got this part. But I can see this. Where's the best spot for me to do this? Because here, it's kind of cramped, but it will work. So we're going to do blue on the back bits here. Blue, 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 blue. You can definitely see its parts. Let's just make sure. See these bits? We're just doing these back bits here. So let's get these bits, because it kind of starts to bring the mold together at this point, which is very good. Let's see, what else do we need to do, guys? Realised the trim on the front was lacking in a tiny area. I think it was, where was it? It was down here. Here we go. Here's this trim here. We didn't do enough of it, so we're just going to going over this trim in the corner. We're just going to go over it. Well, there's too much paint on there. There you go. That's looking much better. Much better. There we go. Perfect. This is why we go over this thing, because otherwise it's just going to look really blotchy and really uneven, and we don't want that. I'm going to paint this bit here blue too, and then that joint there blue as well. So let's get this joint bit here. Make sure you can see it, guys. Just want you guys to be able to see it. So don't know who the hell's singing, but dead annoying. And you heard the police siren too, because I'm right next to a main road, which is kind of annoying too. But anyway, we're just painting this, so we're getting the blue here. You can see that. Just doing the blue, and then we're doing this part here. We're obviously gonna reset this later, but for now, this is all right. Quickly brush over this bit here. We're just gonna dry brush it so we don't get into the recesses. There you go. That's nice. And then we go over that later. Then I don't know if I should do the other side here. No, I don't really. I'm not really sure, but this is mostly done right for now, at least. Where's that light? It's rubbish. I'm gonna move that light again. 1 second, guys. There you go. You can see it now. Whoa, you can see it. So we're just doing the blue on the leg again, I guess, and then we'll go over that. So go over that now, I guess. You can't see it, can you? That's a good spot to put it. Where can you actually see? You can see up here. There you are. Just getting the blue paint out again. I'm just going to go over this leg joint here with a clearer paint color. Shit, did not mean to do that. That was a mistake there. That was overbrush. Let's get rid of that. That looks really bad. There you go, I got it. I got it, right. Now the other part I want to do is either this, I don't want to do the knee pads. The knee pads are going to stay black and I'll do the details in, unless I do the section, hold up. Yeah, let's do this upper section blue. And then the lower section stay black, and that'll look cool. Get a bit more paint out. Because that way, for one, it keeps its kind of like colour scheme, but also not limited by basically the way I painted it. Because that's the whole idea of this, is to be kind of out there colour scheme. I know it's kind of out there colour scheme. There you go, we're just doing the leg joints. It's just really hard to reach it with this camera here, so we're just doing it like this. Slightly easier. Oh damn, okay. Need another layer. Fresh layer on this, but yeah. Yeah, perfect. That bit's done. Let's go over this top part here. Top bit here. Gone over that. There we go. Look at that. Fabulous. Amazing. Alright, so this bit's gone over, and then we're just going to do the same thing for the other side. Hope you guys can see this. There you go, that's better. I need a bit more blue. Just a tiny bit more, just to finish that off, because these layers are quite thin. We are of course going to tidy this after. It's just like right now, it kind of looks nice like this, so I for one don't want to make it even more, you know, harder, more detailed, etc. So it's harder to paint in future. I just want to make it look nice and clean, if you guys get that. Because we are going to tidy these after. So you see this? So far, this is how it's looking. Then I'm going to shade all the blue areas, and we're going to do the. I don't know if this should also be blue. I think it should, shouldn't it? Really? So. We'll get a few more colours on the palette. Let's say, yeah, this I'm keeping black. This side I'm keeping black, and I'll do red along the sides. Do you know what? I'll do that bit red. I'll do that bit just fully red. I'll do the paint for it now, actually. I'll do it now. There we go. So this bit here is going to be red, because I think it will fit with the colour scheme quite well. At least I feel like it will. It should really. I think I have to go over that again, but yeah, it's not really set on that. It doesn't set. Contrast paints don't set on flat surfaces too well. That's how it's looking so far. You can see the red shoulder, red knee pad? It does need a bit more work. I think it needs another layer, but I'll let that bit dry first and then I'll do it again. Now for these hand bits, maybe do the fingers in blue. Let's see. Done red here. We've done our black. We've done our blue. Do we need any more blue areas? I could do the back foot joints blue. I think I'll do that too. Actually, hold up. Just like a tiny bit more detail with it. And then we're going to apply our lovely, lovely shades to the already painted bits. What? I don't know why the player just froze for some reason. I have no idea why it did that. Because I'm watching it on my laptop behind me. But this should be alright to just watch normally, to be honest. Anyway, we got this bit done. We done the back of the footsie. I'm gonna do the other back of the footsie in blue too. And of course we're gonna go over it, you know, what we've been doing for all the other parts. We've been going over highlighting. But I'm just thinking about which parts to paint, which parts not to. There we are. So I'm basically just for now at least, we're just going to shade it. And then we'll tidy it after. So I have my... See, actually, is there any other bits I want to do blue before I go shading everything? Because the whole idea of this is get a bit shaded you want to shade, and then... Do you know what? Yeah, I'll finish off this first, because I feel like details need finishing before we just go, I shaded all these parts. This model's completely done. I don't need to do any more work. But no, I actually do, because you know, you can't just shade everything and expect it all to be done. That's not how it works. So we're just going to do a bit of tidying up here. Just a teeny bit. Nothing too crazy here. We're just tidying up the ankle joints, etc. I'm just putting a bit more black in that bit there, just so we prep it for the next step when we put our reds in. What else we got? We got to do the metal joints up here too, but we kind of don't need to do that now, directly at least. Oh, and we got the little insignias. We got the insignia here. Look, that insignia there. We got to do that. See it? Oh no, it's out of frame. That insignia there. That right there. We need to do. So we do that. We're just going to shade first, so let me get my shade out. For that I'm using some, let me get my Tyron Blue shade. We're just using over the top of this, because it gives it some nice details. It's low effort, so we're going to do that, Tyron Blue. Right, we're going to move this base, because this base is in the way. And let's get this Tyron Blue on it. Look how that goes on, that's amazing. Look, it's going on really well. Just gives it that nice deep colour over the top. Gives it some really nice artificial shading. So let's just keep this going, I guess. Shade this bit up here, this bit here, this bit of Tyron Blue. Oh, very nice. I'm going to use this for the plasma gun too. I'm going to base it white, and then I'll put Tyron Blue over the top. It's really easy to get a nice, real bright colour. It really sits in the recesses. And as this is meant to be a centerpiece model, then that's important, because I want it to look good, you know? You want your models to look good. Let's grab this. More Tyron Blue. Oh, don't want any bits falling off. off here, so I'm just going to move a couple of paints around. Hold up, guys. Here we are, and then I'm going to move over to the back in a second. Let's move over to the back, shall we? Now, these big flat panels are really good to put contrast paint on because it sits really well. So all we're going to do here is we're going to spread it out nice and loosely. It just adds a nice layer of texture you don't normally get from just slapping on paint. It gives it some nice shading in the recesses, and on the front. So obviously we're going to do a separate recess shade after, but it's a really quick way to get a bit of extra details in, like really nicely. And it does sit quite well on the surface of plasma weapons. So I'll be on this plasma gun left. We're going to base shade the plasma gun. Plasma gun's going to base shade, the coil's white, and then we're going to stick Tyron blue over the top. Because I feel like that's how you're going to do it. Oh, top bit came starting coming off. We got some. I just realised the paint's coming off of the back bit, so I'm just going to relayer it up again because it's looking like there's not enough paint on there. So make sure that Tyron blue's got stick to it. There we are. Let's wash this and get the rest of our Tyron blue here, and we're just going to Tyron, or I don't know how you say it, Tyron or Tyron blue, whatever it's called. I'm just going to spread that onto this model here. Don't know, you guys can definitely see. Oh, my phone's starting to fall down again. Sort it out. I shouldn't be touching the screen so much. Yeah. So we're basically just getting blue on this bit here. This part, we're just shading with our Tyron blue. Very nice. It looks really good after. Once this shade's dried, it will just add a lot more detail into those recesses. Really gives it a nice effect. So basically, instead of painting this on, I'm dappling it on, so it has a clearer sit, so it sits a bit clearer. It also gets a nicer bit of, you can see the light, like it's shinier. But all it's doing, it's really good on flat surfaces like this, look, because giving it all that extra details that you kind of miss out from if it's not, and it looks really good on the shoulder pads too, because of all the intricate details there as well. So I'm just doing the Tyron wash, and then we're going to do the Nulm. We're going to do Nulm oil on the metal. Actually, I should finish the metallics. We do this Tyron blue wash first, then we're going to finish the metallics. Then we're moving on to the other parts of this model. I realise I've also missed a couple of the shoulder pad jointing bits, so those have got to be done too. But see how the Tyron blue just sits on the shoulder pad there? It looks really nice. Gives it a nice, like, it offsets some of the colour a tiny bit, so it really sits on there like nice. Probably also a good way to get recess shades if you go in. Why does this thing fall down again, man? Hold up, guys. My phone always does this. It's fallen again. I literally had it upright and it just fell down for no reason. I'm gonna stick something behind it as well. There you go. That won't fall down again. All right. So we're doing the shades, right? We're doing the shoulder pad. Oh no, the Tyron blue's starting to rub off. No, got the wrong spot. Ah. There we go, okay. Oh, I need to stop touching these bits. Be really careful now because all of this is shaded and all of it's drying. But we're just gonna get these bits here, these nice iridescent blue colour. It's really cool. It's fancy. Ooh. Let's get a bit more paint, shall we? As mentioned earlier, once this is done, this is going to be just like a full length video, pretty much. which will hopefully be edited into a condensed version for people to actually watch. But all that means is I have to cut down a lot of this, but it takes a while, so. Because I've already been streaming for an hour before. This is the second part of an hour stream, so it just takes, like, applying the wash stage is these are probably one of the longer stages, I want to say, because the washes do take a while to, one, sit, and two, really dry. But normally what I find the best thing to do is start working on a different part of the model you want to work on. That tends to help the wash dry quicker. I don't know what that was. I have other people in the house, of course, but this is just me painting. Painting. Let's see, hold up. I'm just going to change. Yeah, this should be able to come up in the short speed now. So it should be we should be starting to get some people through watching this, which is good. We're just doing the Tyron shades. The Tyron blue shades, of course. I need to go over that. I need to go over this bit again. I love how this thing sits. It brightens up every single surface it touches. It's actually incredible. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. Fantastic. As red as not in the camera. This looks amazing. It looks so good. Right. Let's pick it up and go for the Tyron blue on this bit here too. Give it some nice details, kind of makes you look like you're good at painting when you're really not. You're really not good at painting, but it gives that extra burst that you can use. Basically, any model you're painting blue, you can use this on. Probably looks good on plasma coils too, because it's incredibly thin paint. So you can probably stick it on anything plasma related, I assume, as well at the same time. Let's get a bit more Tyron blue on the bottom, shall we? Got to do this bottom bit here. Here we are. Look at that. Nice bit of Tyron blue on the joints. Just wash them. Give them a wash. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic. Look. How much detail it brings out is actually incredible. Right, and now we are moving on to we got to do the joints. We got to do the little blue bits in here. So I'm going to get a finer brush out. Where is my lid for this? Show up. I'll look for that later. Look for the lid for the brush after, of course. It's not Barraza right now. We're going to get this 5.0 brush. No, it's too thin. Way too thin, the 5.0 brush. Hold up. Get this one, the 220. It's nice and thin. We're going to use it for doing the little bits of blue in the joints area. We just do the detail brush, and then we're gonna. I don't think you guys can see these joint areas because they're very hard to. They're all internal and they're really hard to see. So I'm sorry if it's not making for the best viewing experience. Again, I'm still trying to practice with the camera, but like it's like that joint bit there. That's what I'm doing. Again, it's incredibly difficult to see unless you're in the right position and you're the one painting it, etc. These things just seem to be really hard to capture properly. But yeah, whatever. We're painting now. We're painting. There you go. We're doing the inside joints, which I should have done earlier, but I forgot. Okay. And then we're going to start on the metallic joints, and then we're going to work our way into the coils, which will be fun, to be honest. It'll be quite fun working our way up from here to the fancy parts of the Dreadnought. I say fancy, it's not really fancy. It's just detail. It's just tons of detail creep on this. Well, not detail creep. I added the extra details because it's not. Well, it is an official DW. Most GW model, not all the way, but most of this is official. Like, I'll just say it's official for terms of recording. So I want to be able to use it and stuff in games, like actual games. Let's see, go back over this again, that again, this bottom bit again. There we are, look at that, that's starting to come together nicely now. Go over these ones. Oh, damn it, no. Tidy these, I'm going to have to tidy these joints up soon. But for most of it, look, they're starting to look quite clean. So we're just going to keep working on this back area here and make it look the best we possibly can. There's also that blue bit in there, but I doubt it's even going to get painted, so... There are angles to this which you can never see naturally, so there's no point painting them in those kind of terms. Damn, where in the fuck am I putting all the lids for these things? Oh, do you know what? I'm looking for those later. I'm not bothering with that now because they'll be on the table somewhere. It's so this table's so disorganized. We're popping over the Black Legion again. Black Legion going on here. There you go, look at that. Lovely bit of Black Legion there. Just, remind me guys, I'm just going to... I don't think you can actually hear anything else, to be honest, so I hope you can't, because there's a chance that you can hear other stuff, but I'm not going to bother. I don't think you can hear anything else anyway. Right, let's see, red bit, go over here. This part with my Black Legion contrast paint, there we go. That's a lot better now. Yeah, cleaning up these models is really satisfying. People say it is probably the most satisfying part of this is doing the cleanup. Because you just go in and do stuff like that. We just done the black on the drop down bit again. I'm going to go over the other parts too, but for now this is looking good. Here we go. And then we have to go over this. Oh, the Tyron Blue starting to slip. Watch out. I was right, it's starting to run off my fingers. Fuck. Right, 1 second. I'll come back from this is the lid for it, okay. Do not want to lose that. I'm going back over the joint Tyron Blue again because it started falling off my. It started falling off while I was touching it, which is not good. I don't like that too. I'm just doing the joint. Have we missed anywhere? We must have missed spots, right? Yep, here. To go over some parts of this, and then we need to do the other side with Tyron Blue as well. This is looking good, actually. I think this is good. Right, that trim's done. And so I'm calling it now. That trim is done. So we're going to work on the other side now with our Tyron Blue, but we're also going to use the big brush because we have a big brush. So I see no reason not to use the bigger brush when it comes to my glue. Oh, damn it! So this place is so disorganized. I am so disorganized. I mean. Right, let's go over now the trims on this side here with our Tyron Blue. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Just going over the trim. Need more Tyron Blue. So tasty. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually eating the paint. It's just it gets absorbed into my bloodstream. Oh. Here we are. Look at that. What goes on so well. What would I ever have done without shades? They look amazing. I have no clue what I would have done without these things. Here you go, look at that. Tyron Blue going over. She's gone out!
Where is she?
She's gone a walk.
With who?
Alone. She's gone to the shops. Brother. Right. Let's keep going. Alright, Tyron, I need more fucking blue, bro. This would be good for painting ultramarines, but I don't paint ultramarines anymore. These aren't ultramarines. These are not ultramarines, they're legally distinct ones. Legally distinct ultramarines. That sounds really weird coming out my mouth now. Fucking God, man. Let me get a good amount of the swells. There we go, look at that. Alright, we just need the sauce on everything. There. Oh, finally, it's actually looking like it's getting spread onto stuff. That's so cool. Here we go, look at that. Fantastic. Fabulous. I'm going to get this on the rest of the trim here. Oh, shit. No, don't mess up my Tyron Blue, please. Right, there you go. Right. This looks really nice now. What do you guys think? Do you think this thing's starting to come together quite nicely? I think it is. Oh, the blue needs to dry a tiny bit more, I'd say, but yeah, it's all on my thumb. Look, all that blue fingers, like I'm in the trenches of World War I. But no, it's just going to come off. Let's just rub it off. Rub off blue from the finger. There we go. Gold finger, more like a blue finger. Alright, so far we've done all the trims. Trims have been done. We have a tiny bit more blue to do, which is the blue on the little hatch here. Oh shit. The back blue is also done. We're gonna do the blue on the cannon. We're gonna do blue on the top air gun, anti-air blaster. This bit here is gonna be metal, and these other pipes are gonna be metal. This bit's gonna be blue. This is gonna be blue. This is gonna be copper. I think copper and gold. That look cool. We're just going for the cool man's colour scheme now, to be honest. Just going for whatever looks good and slightly contrasty. The majority of the paints I've chosen are slightly contrasty, so that helps. I feel like I should have done the gun parts first, actually. Lead belcher, come to me. Lead belcher, yes. Lead belcher for the top bits of the guns, because I seemed to ignore them an hour ago. So we're just going to go over them with the lead belcher stuff, which is normally it works really nicely. There you go. Look at that, amazing. That's the lead belcher just going on top. Then we're going to repaint the blue bits, and then we're going to do the top cannon blue as well. So when we do that, we're going to repaint the blue bits. But look at that. Look at that. So that's the top bits of the gun and symbol all done together. We do have the tiny details, which is tiny sponsony join bits and tiny wires and such at the back. But we'll go over those in the detail covering stage. It's just these kind of things do take a while, so where's a good, should I start on the, do you know what, I might start on the little joints. Well, I've got the metallic paints out, I may as well start on the little joints here. You look at that, so that's the right side done. And now I think we've got to mirror it inside, don't we? So bear with me a sec, guys. So mirror it, boom, and then we're going to do that bit there, boom, that bit there, boom. There we go, look at that, fantastic, look at that. So we've done that right leg there, and we're going to do this left leg here. I feel like I need to tidy up my brush again. I've done 2 parts. We got one more part here, the internal joint. So let's do that. And then that will be, I may as well go over all the other metallic bits here while I'm doing metallic stage. So we'll go over the little metallic bits on the bottom too. But that will be in a second because I can't be bothered right now. There you go, we have gone over the internal part. I don't know if you can see that quite well, but look at it, silver. We've gone over it with the metallic paint. Not completely, actually. There we go, now we've completely gone over it. Alright, then we're going to do the top of these plasma guns here, which we're then going to wash a bit with Agrex to make them look a lot more, to get the burned effect. You can wash them with Agrex Earthshade to make them look like they've been set on fire, etc. It works quite well, surprisingly. Right, so we're just washing the front of that gun with the metallic bits. As you guys can definitely see that. There we go. Front of the gun's washed with metallics. These things take so much time, guys. These things take so much time. I might just move the camera back a bit so I can actually like scoot in and sit down comfortable. What's going on with this camera, bro? Yeah. So I want to be able to sit down at the right angle to actually show you guys. Yeah, can you see that, can't you? Yeah, you can see that. Alright, cool. Just trying to get the right angle for it because it's really hard. If it was sitting, it was really hard to reach in and get the bits, so just have a look around here. Oh, I've got to do the internal joints on this side and do a bit more of this blue here. So I'm going to do the internal joints first. So we got this again. Lead Belcher, the go-to metallic paint. And we're just going to go over the internal parts again, which are the little ankle joints. Just going over those. And then we've got, what else we got? Oh yeah, we got the joint here, we got this bit here, which is really small, but, so I'm not going to get that right now. I don't think I'll get these little joints now either, because of course they're tiny, so we're just doing the big bits here. So there's a joint here, arm joint, boom, gone over that. There's another arms jointy bit here, which you'll get with our metallic paint. There we go. Then there's also this little joint here, back. Just get lightly with this, and we go over these with the metallic paint again. Would like to keep the rest of the back bit of this gun black too, just because it looks really clean. And we'll just keep that bit there black as well, because it just looks really nice. We just want a really nice looking, really nice looking dreadnought here. Right, that's going to be white, so I don't know if I should do that now or wait. Do you know what, I'll wait. Wait a teeny bit, guys. We can wait a teeny bit. Alright, so we got this bit. Give me a second. Get this bit here. Here we go. This part's been gotten. Oh my fucking god. 1 second, guys. Have a look at, you can have a look at this for a minute. I'm just literally just need to sort something out for a moment. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh. Alright, we're back. So, thoughts on this big thing. It got to do work still. So we're gonna do the blue. We're gonna do the blue launch area, and we're gonna do the. Yeah, let's just do the missile first. Let's do the missile pod. Or whatever. I think it is the missile. Yeah, it's like a missile pod. That's what it is, isn't it? So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go. It's just like this. Paint, paint, paint. And let's check out. Let's check out. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I want to check. Check our live real quick for a second. just realised it's not done it like a short stream. It's done it like a normal stream. I don't think it will come up in the short speed, but that's alright. That's just a tiny bit annoying. Alright. So I got this bit here. You just do this bit. Can launch silo here. Getting painted up a nice blue colour. I'm going to hit it with the metallics up with the silver after, of course, but for now we're just going to go over all of this with the blue, and then we're going to add details in afterwards. So that's where we go. So this cannon bit is, of course, what's nearly is. This top part here is painted, nearly. Oh, I just need a moment. There we are, look at that. Perfect. Alright, and then we're going to go over the... What should we go over next, guys? I'm kind of running out of the big parts to paint now, to be honest. We've got the bits on the front actually. Hold up. I'm gonna get out our detail brush here, and we're gonna go over the front little details for this model. Let's just put this. No, front models. Okay, front detaily bits, which are the front joints right here. Oh my god, I messed that up. No. That's fine. It's just really hard to get my brush in there for some reason. No clue why it's so difficult to get my brush in there, but you won't really see the majority of these bits. More of a kind of if you do situation, they will be painted. But they should be hard to see, so you shouldn't really, like, you're not getting any of that on this other side. Oh, I should do these joints here. Hold up, guys. We're just doing the teeny tiny bits here. Blue is going down on the swivel part. Here we go, look at that. Magnificent. So he's basically just gone over the joint area with blue, that little joint bit right there. So I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it very clearly because it's quite dark over there, but we've gone over that bit with blue. That part, look. You should be able to see that now. This bit. That is in frame. It's that bit. Alright, so let's go over, we can start with little details now, I guess. I mean, actually no, because I've got a tidy, this is the tidy up phase. We're on phase 2, which is the tidy up phase, and then we're going into the little details phase where I'm doing all the little details. But well, we've got to do the gun as well, but that's something different. And that will be with the white paint, and I don't want to go to that point now because white paint's annoying to work with. So we're going to go just detail it up pretty much. I mean, of course, it's not a crazy amount right now, but there will be soon. So we got this part done here. You got the base over here. It's gonna stand like that. Oh, no, stand up straight. Yeah, it's gonna be like that pretty much. Ooh. So this is how it's gonna sit. Come on. It's gonna sit like that. You can kind of see how it's gonna look when it's on its base. It's just gonna be like that. So we're gonna do a tiny bit of. I think we're gonna detail the bottom toes with a tad. Because at this point, what I like to do is just get a bit of blue. Get different colours in with the other ones. So we're just going to do blue trim on these ones. Just like on every other part of it, we're giving it blue trim. Because it should look nice once we, you know, painted it. It's a nice contrasty colour to the browny beigey sand. It will look good. It's got a bit of red on there. It's got a bit of blue on there. It's looking fancy. Oh, thank God nothing's damaged. Okay. It's just going over the edge. This is going to be on the floor, so this will be on the ground level. So it shouldn't matter. This bottom bit shouldn't really matter that much. I mean, yes, we can paint them, but we're just gonna do these side bits. Here, look at that. Alright, do this top part. Here we go, fantastic. Right, this part here. Then get this bit very nice. Hope you guys can see I'm just doing the feet. I'm giving him a pedicure. I don't know what you'd call feet, but he's not. His feet aren't looking too good, so we're giving him some paint job on the feet. Don't know how to say it. Bro does not skip feet day. Is there a no? That's leg day. It's leg day, not. God, I'm so dumb. So dumb sometimes. It's not feet. It's not feet day, bro. Oh, what am I yapping about? Feet day, fucking hell. A rich said in a sentence, man does not skip feet day. Feet day is not a thing. Unless we make it one. Could it be? What would feet day even be? What would it, if it was a day, what would it even be? That's the question. Because an interesting idea for a day. If I'd say it, at least it sounds quite interesting. Jeremy, what did you do on feet day last week? That's so dumb. It's so dumb. It might just someone might actually make a feet day. Feet enjoyers day. Anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about me painting up Warhammer. Yeah, so masculine. Big James Workshop wants me to paint Warhammer. That's what I'm about to do. Look at this. This is looking great. Look at this. So we're doing the leg joint here. We're painting the feet still, of course. And now what I want to do with these is put a tiny bit of the earth shade in the the texture paste, crackle paste, whatever it is, in the joints. So it looked like it's actually walked on stuff, and like, because the sand is a base, right? Got a sandy base, got like a wasteland base kind of thing going on. Yep. Wasteland base. Is that the front? That's the front. Yeah, the wasteland base. We got this thing going on. So we're trying to make it. I want to make it fit in with the scenery here, and it does contrast. Already contrast quite nicely, to be honest. But I want it to look even better. So with it running like that, I'm going to put crackle paste around the bottom of the foot, And then everywhere, and that also joins will get a bit of crackle paste. So basically, a lot of this will be covered up, but it's all right because it doesn't matter. Alright, we got paint to do. Painting. Right. So we're gonna do the feet joints now. It's fun. Doing the footsie joints. It's really hard to see with the slump. It's kind of hard to see, so I'll end up going over these probably after I finish with this. I'm going to go over these little foot joints here because they're really difficult to see when it's lighting, so I'll go over them in the morning and just like tidy them up because that's what you always have to do. There's a level of tidy up I have to do at least majority of the time because you can't see what the hell you're doing because the lighting's off or whatever. But we're literally just getting the little kinks of the feet, I want to say. Like the cankles, robot cankles. If there are, I don't think anyone else has used that word to describe the feet of this guy, but they could probably be considered robot cankles, yes. Right, here we go. Let's see, what's the bit? Oh, I want to do this bit here, don't I? This bit should be metallic. The bit where the foot joins should also be metallic here, yeah. Because that's a joint area. It swivels, so that should be a metallic bit, really. So we hit that with metallic paint, and we'll hit these dots here. So we just done the left foot joint. I don't think you can see that. Yeah, it's all gone silvery now. And now we're gonna hit the dots on the side of that. Of course, after this, we're gonna wash everything down with Nuln Oil. We'll wash the metal bits down with Nuln Oil. We're just gonna hit these side bits with silver. It's starting to come together really well now, actually. Okay, so we got the silvery bits there. We're gonna hit this with silver. Do it on the same. We've got to replicate the same kind of method here. I love doing fine detail work though, because it always looks really good once you're finished. Even if said fine details are basic, it does make a difference filling them in and like painting them properly, because it looks a lot more, realistic, really. So fine detail work is basically done. We've done the feet. Bro has had his feet done. His feet are finished. So now what we'll be moving on to, So we've done the foot. We've done the shoulder. We need to do the shoulder pads. And we need to do the shoulder pads and the internal coffin and chest plate. So let's actually take this bit off. I don't think we should work on this bit, shouldn't we, first? This coffin part. So I want to do this with this coffin. We're going to do this coffin area. We're going to paint this silver. I know what you guys are thinking. Why silver? Well, because silver looks cool. So that's what we're doing. We're painting it silver because it will contrast with the blue very nicely. I know I painted everything else blue, and silver is Dark Angel's color scheme too, so it kind of fits quite well. Could also do it blue. I think that might actually, looking at this now, I think doing it blue might actually look a bit better, so I'm going to scrap that and brush those metal bits off and do it silver instead. Do it blue instead, I mean. Because the first time I did it silver and it looked alright, but it looked off somehow, so not doing that again. So we're just gonna grab, I don't know, I think I've got some, yeah, I've got some scrap paper. I'm just gonna dab it with some scrap paper. Rub it off with this friction. Perfect, we got it. Alright, so we got that off. Now we're going to do this blue, because blue is, yeah, blue is nice. Blue is one, that colour scheme of our unit, and two, the actual will match with everything, all the other trims I've done. Which is, of course, the plan for this, is to make the trim match with everything else, so it's a coherent unit. Because who doesn't want to use a coherent unit, kind of? Unit coherency is a thing in this game, but really it just looks nice, so. It looks fancy, it looks nice, it fits with everything else. I'm going to do this bit blue too, so it fits. There we go, look at that. Fantastic. Then the chest emblem is going to be silver and green. Yeah, that emblem there is going to be silver. Hold up. Silver, boom, boom. No, same silver. That's lead bilcher. Same metallic paint, which I've had for ages. It's just going to go. Get in all those corners, and then I'm going to go over that with Castellan green. Where is my Castellan green? Here it is, my Castellan green. Here, Castellan green. For the reef, and then, because that's normally the best colour for reefs, Castellan green. So we're just going to go over it like that. Really thin coat, and just brush off some of the excess there, really lightly, just to get rid of the excess on the brush. There we go, perfect, look at that. Look at that thing. Oh, damn it. That's alright. Nice. You can see that fine now. Right, so that's the middle bit done. Let it dry. We got to do this part here. This part needs a painting. Don't know if you can see this. This part needs painting. So we're going to work on this bit first. Which shouldn't actually be too bad, because I just need to do a trim and a shade on the. I should keep this. I don't know if I should keep it black or blue. The blue seems quite overpowering at this point, so I think I'll keep it black and shade silver and gold. I think that will look good. Yeah, because that black middle part looks. So we're gonna start. Oh my god, this thing keeps falling down. I'm going to start with doing the. I'm going to start with doing the tassels here. I'm just going to use not a shade, but a contrast paint, which is the Bold Red Bell red contrast paint. Oh. Bell red contrast paint. Right, perfect. Bell red contrast paint is going to go on this. On these little straps here. So glad I built it so I could take it off, because that would have been really annoying had I not done that. So I'm just going to color this with bell red, shall we? Bell red, bell red, bell red. All over, all over. Really dig it into the recesses. I may do a second shade of this. I think it needs it. Yeah, it needs a second shade, heart. Actually, you know what? I made the mistake of not basing it in white. So I'm going to start with the white paint. I think that will sort out my problem. So I'm just going to paint this bit here white. For the best contrast paint effect, it's normally the best to paint it in white. Here we go. So that's our white's down on that. So that's going to start looking quite nice now, hopefully. And we're going to work on the internal models. So I'm going to get my, I think gold, to be honest, because I think gold would look quite nice there. I have my Liberator gold. Retributor armor, sorry, Retributor armor. I'm just going to stick that down into really the middle of the model, because it will look really, it should look nice on the skulls, etc. Just gotta be really careful with this. Be so very careful. We don't want to mess up the detail on the model. So we're just gonna really gently. It's so fine. The details on this are so very, very fine. There we go. Done them. And then we just got to do the big one in the middle. Which will also do gold here. Look at that. That looks fantastic. What should I do the trim with? That's the question. Should we do the trim? I'd say we should just do the whole thing gold, to be fair. I think that would look really fancy and nice. I think that would also elevate the look of the model. Let's do that, because that will fit, that fits the vibe so well. So it looks almost like it's been gilded, pretty much. Look at that, that's the first one. Camera focus. So that's the first one there. I think that gold looks really nice just around all of them. It really complements the red colorations. So I think that's what we'll do. Well, actually, gold around the middle, silver around the other ones might look a bit better because that's like the big one. And then the other ones can be silver. Unless I'm going to keep, actually, let's keep the theme consistent. Let's keep the paint scheme and theme consistent with these guys. And then we'll do some more silvers and we'll do some more golds and then it'll end up looking nice. But for now, we're just being very careful and painting in the tiny, tiny, tiny details. There are such tiny details too. I'll give them that. After this, we're also going to wash this down with Nuln Oil too, because it looks really bright right now. And I don't want it to look so bright. I want it to look like it's a warm, not as warm a gold as it is really. I want it to look like it's been used, abused, kind of like it's lived for a while. It's so hard to get the details right on this thing. So very, very hard. We'll get there, we'll get there. So we're on the first side here. Then the first end. Right. More gold time. How long have we been going for? Hour so far, that's alright. We're going to do the rest of these fine gilded details. It normally takes a couple hours to really build models like this, so what I may end up doing is either a morning stream or a evening stream to finish this off, then get it out by Sunday. Because I can start editing it like today after the stream, because we made lots of the most progress on it. It's probably going to come from these 2 hours, but as this is a centerpiece model, I want to make it look perfect. I have a standard set that I want it to look the best it possibly can, pretty much, and that is meaning that I'm spending this amount of time on the model. I could slap chop them, yes. I could contrast paint them all, yes. But also the incredible amount of detail on this, and of course the actual model itself is incredibly nice looking. Just from the way everything's been, all the additional bits I put on, look on it is amazing. Because I got this from, I think it was Hammerline Minis, I believe it was called, and they are the 3D printers they have are very high quality, I will say. But it's the Grey Tide Studios stuff, pretty much. It's just Grey Tide Studios shoulder pads for the Dreadnaughts and the attachments and stuff. But it just looks so nice. Like, it's their Dark Angels collection. It looks so good. So very, very good. So that's what this is based off of. That's all the extra bits. I do still have the other bits. I've not put all the bits on here because I thought some of them did look a bit ridiculous. But the chest piece is so elaborately detailed that I love it. It must have taken someone sculpting ages to make it. Like, I reckon it must take an hours to sculpt, but it looks so nice, so it must have been worth it for whatever they were doing. Oh, here's our red going on. Oh, look at that. That red going on looks amazing. So red's just gone on here for a little rope. So we've done that. We've got the other rope on the other side. Let me give that another wash there to really darken it up a bit. I think that's what it needs because it's not really got on all the details I wanted it to have. So we're going to give it another go over here. At this point I might just base coat it white and then do the same thing I did on the other side. I think I'll do that actually. A second, one moment guys, I'm just gonna... There you go, I'll just go over it red again. Oh, got that. May have messed up a tiny bit there, but that's alright. I have a contrast paint fix for it. Alright, so this is how it looks so far. This is how we got it looking. I'm going to let this piece dry. Alright, just for a moment, because it needs to dry. Because of how long that took. And we're just going to work on... Let's see, we've done the joints. We've done the... Oh, we're working on the... Should we do the shoulder? Oh, I kind of want to do the plasma gun last. See how it would look if I stuck it on now, actually. Hold up. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Look at that. Look at that incredible looking shoulder pad. Chest piece, I mean. Look at that, that's amazing. Anyway, we're going to pop that back then. We're going to take that off because that looks like it's done. Alright, I mean to do the... I forgot I need to do the pipes on here. Let's do the pipes on here first, shall we? Because the fact you can lift it up kind of adds to the need for those internalized details. So we're just going to go warm. And this other side, where's the other one? Warm. Now I'm going to get out my red and I'm going to go use the red for everything else. For the pipes, etc. Red pipe there. Red wire. Red pipe. You know what, I'm just going to coat the whole thing in red. And then remove it from the pipe here. You know what, I'll just go over it again. Yeah, you don't want blue pipes really, I mean... Alright, red that's gone on the inside parts. We're going to go back over the pipes in a minute, once they've also dried. I forgot I need to do the side of the coffin too, so that's what we're We'll also do the side of it because I realise I missed that out. So let's do that, shall we? Which is why I couldn't do the pipes blue because it would look weird. Here you go, two sides. Side 1, side 2. Here we are. Then we are going to shade. We're going to have to shade this too, but for now it's looking all right. Let's go over the red on the top now. Just going to go over this red here again. Amazing, that sits a lot better now. Much brighter red. Let's go over this part here too. There you go, perfect, look at that. Much better. Much greater coverage. Much nicer looking tassels. Here we are. So this piece is looking a lot nicer now. Got the reds on. Looking much better. Alright. We are just going to take a quick minute break and we're going to get back to this. So again, you guys, admire the Drednaught. Admire how he looks now. We're going to put the... He's not done yet. Still not done. This has been a 2-hour long thing. Over 2 hours. A bit over 2 hours, but so far we've got most of the colours down. We're going to end this by getting them ready to finish painting, which would be by, of course, base coating the rest of him. So i.e. doing the tiny, because we've got tiny details here. Look, we got like the symbols and little details we have to go over, but so we got to do the fine details, and we've got to obviously finish him, right, guys? We've obviously got to finish him. So let's move him into the center of the frame. Yeah. There we go. That's how he is. So that's how he looks now. Oh, I need to like stand up for like a moment. Oh shit. Need to stand up for a moment. Just like stretch out. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna mute the microphone. Right, we're back. We are back painting. I've just had a little break to think about what I'm going to do with this thing. And I think I'd like to do the rims up here in gold. Just to fit with the bottom look, because this is nice. This is looking nice. I want to do the top bit in like the continue the blue theme with the blue trim. So let's work on that, shall we? But what I want to do with this is make it look really fancy, because it's going to be used a lot. Like, I mean a lot. Like, most games, I bring a drednaught with me. A venerable drednaught is so helpful. With the plasma cannon is even better. So we're going to be, because we're going to be bringing it to so many games, I at least want it to look fancy as ever. So there's also an apocalypse game I'm going to play, which that should be really good. Obviously, most people don't have enough points to play apocalypse, so it's like teams of 5. It's proper well organized, but it ought to be a bit of fun. So that's why we're doing it. It's just a bit of fun. Anyways, blue it up. Blew up the model. Get all that blue on the model. Oh, amazing. Oh, look at that. Get these other parts. Just realised I also missed a few spots with the spray primer, which I'm going to have to go over, but ought to be alright. Let's get a bit more blue, shall we? Don't you know, blew it up? You've got to blew it up. Don't you know, blew it up? You got to blew it up. It's totally blueing. Totally getting blue. Blue and beautiful. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, shit. That looks nice, doesn't it? Look at that piece. I think it's out of focus. Damn. Okay, let me get a good grip. Look at this. I think that looks really nice. Personally think that's starting to look really good now. Starting to look real fancy. We're going back over with the Retributor armor. I really like this paint, if you couldn't tell. It's really good for golds. And we're just going to do the fancy little pendant on the side of it. We're not going to paint the whole thing gold, we're just going to do the important parts. May as well just paint the whole thing gold. Because it will be quicker. There we go, look at that, amazing. There's our little golden pendant. golden looking pendant. There you go, look at that. Bling. Absolutely bling. It's gonna be blinged up right now. Drip marine. It's gonna be the drippiest space marine ever. Or the drippiest drednaught ever, because this thing looks actually impeccably molded and made. Here you go, so this piece is, I'd say this is done. I'd say this bit's finished, you know. Would you guys reckon this is finished? This looks pretty finished. I mean, I need to tidy it. Oh, let's tidy it. What I'm thinking, let's tidy it now. And then we need to shade it, and then it will be, and then I can say, oh, the front piece is done. And then we won't glue it on because we'll keep it loose, because that way we can see the inside part. Oh, I need to do the bullet holes too. I forgot I did indented those. Here we go. Hold up, guys. Let me cook. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to leave this bit to dry, and we're going to continue working on this big piece here. I think I should go on with the wash now, before it all turns to shit, so we're going to go on with the wash. Nice wash of this thing, which is the same blue we've been using for everything else. Douse it with it. Absolutely doused. With our Leviathan blue shade. Tyrian blue, sorry. It's the GW one. I should really show it to the camera. Still going here, we're using this shade. I should really show it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Even though I am painting it and I am posting it, I should really. It will hopefully be done by tomorrow though. So we do a little thing in the morning, and we wake up, we'll be like, ooh, here is my model. Here's how to paint it. Because I'm sure someone would definitely like that. So. So what do I have now? Okay. Right, lid's back on. Right, the lid's back on my other brush. That's good. And now we're going to see how this looks if I... Oh my god, that looks... Oh, we did miss a spot on the corner there. Just a tiny, it's just a tiny bit of cleanup now. Do the metal... Do the bullet holes. We've got to do the bullet holes. Damn it, okay. So we've got the bullet holes too, we've got to go back over the red bit. Got to do the plasma cannon. And we've got to do the Gatling gun. And I think then it's done. Oh, and we got to do the missile launcher on top. But that shouldn't take long, so we should be right with that. Let's do the top 10 here, shall we? Let's do the top bit. Alright. So we got to do these little red parts. Alright, we're going to go over those again, I think. It's probably a good shout. Then get our black Legion contrast paint. And we're going to tidy up some of these joins to make them look a tiny bit more nicer. You know, not as bad as before. Where's the other spot I need to cover? Here. Just join in the corner, looking a bit messy. There we go, look at that. Right. Nice. Any other spots? Yeah, up here. There we go. And then, is there any? Oh yeah, this corner. There we are. And then... see, we've got just the metallic bits to do now, I think. The silver parts specifically, but how's this looking? How's it looking, Jet? It's better looking nice. Better looking nice and cool. Look at that. That looks fancy as ever. Very, very fancy indeed. Right. Got Tyron blue shade. Got to shade that top part so it fits with everything else. So let's do that real quick because it looks too bright. So let's dull that down. Here we are, look at that. Ooh, fantastic. Very nice. There we go. Right. Top bit tar and blue. There we are. Fantastic. All right. Look how cool this looks. We've just done the middle bit. We're done timer blue of the top. We need to finish the missile launcher, don't we? Let's finish working with the missile launcher. And then we just got to do the really, really small details, which I do not like doing the small details, but they have to be done now. We've also got the missiles down here. Which are the grenade launchers. Which look really cool, but need some good coverage on those. There we are, look at that. There we go. Front missiles done. Top missiles done, I think. Yeah, no, they're not. I haven't from the side here. Because I'm painting in such thin layers, otherwise this would be a challenge and a half. Right, now I can paint that. Now I can paint that black again with the black Templars paint, and then it will look good. Oh, damn it. Go over that with black Templars when it's done, and then I will be happy with it. I've also got, I've got to detail the, finish on the feet, because I just realised I missed a spot. Finish that, there we go. And we get this bit here. Also got to do the top of the foot. This bit here's also got the top of the foot. And this bit over than the back doesn't. This bit over on the side does. How am I gonna get that though? That's really dodgy. That's a really dodgy angle when it's dark. I'm gonna have to take it off. Hold up. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. We got it. We got it, guys. We got it. So this is how it looks so far. Oh shit. I feel like for just the base layers, it does look really good. Oh shit. Of course, when I say that, I drop my brush, and then. But for the base layers, so far it's looking quite nice. I mean, yeah, we still got to do the intricate details in the shoulders. We'll do little details, but I think this is a good spot to leave it. We have been, we have been streaming for like, what? We've been working on this for 3 hours. So I think I'll just get a nice sleep and come back to this tomorrow, because this was a lot of work and it's looking quite daunting now, because I've not even done the big details. That was just trim work, most of that. So I'm gonna leave it there and come back tomorrow. Cheers for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next stream, hopefully tomorrow.